Hi,
Hi.
what's your name?
My name's Yunoos.
Are you new here or have you been here your whole
I've been here
life?
for 8 years.
Where are you from originally?
So I was born in New Zealand.
Okay.
I lived there for 12 years and then I moved here in 2013.
Okay, why'd you move here?
Just parents got jobs here
Mhm.
and we decided to make a move. I've been growing up, I've pretty much most of my developmental years I grew up here. So it's been great, you know. I lived in a smaller area, like it's a smaller city in New Zealand called Hamilton, and it's just like so much bigger and so much more vibrant here, which I really enjoy. And like I've made some amazing friends, met some great people, had some amazing experiences.
Okay.
And now I'm doing uni here, and it's going great.
Okay.
It was a bit tough, but I'm pretty adaptable. So,
Okay.
like, as you can see, I don't have much of a New Zealand accent, but I can switch into that accent whenever I can, especially with other Kiwis around. So, you know, it happens. But, and in general, like, I love talking to people,
Yeah.
which is why I'm here.
Yeah, I can tell that, yeah.
And I don't know, I made friends. It was tough making friends, all over again. Yeah, it was tough, but you know, as things went, as I went through high school, near the end years of high school, I found some amazing friends. You know? Like I'd known a bunch of people, but they weren't like friendships hadn't developed fully. And finally, in like year 11, 12, I really became friends with them. So
That's really good.
haven't looked back. Yeah. I was around 15, 16. I don't know. It was just I didn't feel like I fit in anywhere for a while. But yeah, I was going through some shit, and that really held me back. I didn't feel like there was a time when I didn't like even feel comfortable enough going to certain restaurants. I'd be like fucking like frigid. That's one way to put it. I'd be like completely frozen. I'd just be like, oh, I'm doing something wrong. All eyes are on me, kind of thing. And so I felt like at that time, due to my lack of confidence in myself, I found it harder to adapt to certain social situations, make friends, and like talk to others. And I found it hard to adapt in those situations. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard when you're in a new place and you don't know anyone and you've got to adapt and...
Yeah. How long have you been here?
Me?
Yeah.
I've been here for 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Did you ever feel the same way?
yeah, like I've been moving around a lot, so I felt like it's difficult when you keep abandoning the people, not abandon, but like leaving behind the people that you once knew and you were close to.
Yeah.
And then you start to feel like, why should I even get close to people anymore? Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
I keep moving around. So you kind of have that lack of close connections, and then you kind of feel like you want that.
No, I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that.
So yeah.
But I'm glad I'm in the position that I'm at now. Like, I feel like if I hadn't have gone through that period of my life, then I wouldn't be doing as well as I was now. And like, if I didn't go through it in that time, who knows? I could be going through it in like now, like where I'm at now. And I'm glad I went through that when I was 14, 15, rather than now when I'm 20 years old. That would have been unimaginably hard. You know, that would have been something else. Starting uni with those issues, it would have sucked. It really would have sucked. Yeah, but I'm glad I am where I'm at now.
Big
Mistreatment towards me has definitely changed me in how I treat others. Or rather, reiterated how I treat others, because I've always tried to treat people with the utmost respect. But for sure, like, bullying really fucks you up, and when you get mistreated so much, it really opens you up to like how you can be, how
while you treat others like you treat, it definitely taught me the value of treating other people with respect, but also it taught me to be more cautious about people, you know. And not in like a oh shit, everyone's trying to throw me under the bus kind of way, but like to know, like to maintain a certain distance, to maintain my own respect, and like, you know, maintain my dignity, not like, you know, bend over to try and make someone like me. And that's okay, but it's about the people who do like you. To cherish the people who do care about you, not so much like, but care about you. To cherish those people, never let them go, you know. Never let them go unless they want to let go. You know, like there's going to be people who you think care about you, who might just drift away from you, or they might treat you like shit, and then you just go through that. And yeah, there's no point in just holding on to them, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry.
I'm going
Definitely.
on a tangent.
Oh, that's great advice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's rather the way that it wasn't so much what people said to me, it was more so the way that like people formed an image of me from a very young age that they didn't move on from 5 years later. Like there were people who met me in year 7 and I like in my start of high school who didn't talk to me up until like even after the end of high school. I don't know if they'll talk to me now. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. It's whatever. Like it felt like shit, you know, like they just avoid me. And it was
Terrible.
trash.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's whatever, you know, those people. It's whatever. Damn, this is getting emotional.
Thanks for that, man.
Always.
Yeah.